little jealous. A buddy of mine in management, like, it's a little inside baseball radio for you for a second. Like, Fridays are miserable in radio if you're a program director or a music director or something like that, just because there's all this stuff that you got to get done for the weekend. It's basically packing 3 days of work into a day, and Fridays are just, they're miserable. And the stress of Fridays was starting to get to me, and I was talking to a buddy of mine that is a program director of another station, and he was like, your problem is you can't drink to numb the pain afterwards. And he's like, not to excess or anything, but when it's all done and you're all sort of like stressed out because it's taking you forever to leave work and you don't have a life, he was like, one beer really makes a difference. And I actually got a little jealous that he has that go-to. Do you find that? Do you find cracking open a tall, cool one at the end of a long week of work is something that helps you get the weekend going and helps you forget your troubles, Funkhauser?
Well, all those beer slogans, they ring truth. Cool, crisp, and refreshing.
It's Miller time. It's 5 a.m. You just peed on a dumpster. How about a light beer? What else?
Time for a 40.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian is reportedly worried that Kanye West fathered an illegitimate child.
I don't know why. It's not like any rappers have ever been known to have unprotected sex with anything that moves. All right. Two more pieces of news, Funkhauser.
Okay, well, there's Kate Upton news here. She says she's getting tired of using social media.
Yeah. That's where Kate Upton and I are the same. I'm hoping that by social media, she means bras. What else?
I downloaded that game and I still haven't seen her naked.
Oh, what the Dungeons and Dragons app game that you see ads for all over Twitter and Facebook?
Yeah, she's all getting dressed for battle.
She's not in it?
Riding a horse. Not in it. I don't think she's in it.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It's just a slogan.
Wow, her boobs have actually been used to sell something. That's crazy. Go on.
The maker of Smirnoff is adding nutritional labels to their bottles.
Well, that makes sense. I know a lot of people that promised themselves around the 1st of January that they'd be rip-toned super athletes by this stage in the game, but they're not. And now they're concerned that their habit of getting paralytically drunk, guzzling booze, is hindering them from being able to be that rip-toned super athlete that they want to be. And we're coming up on swimsuit season, so this makes sense. The maker of Smirnoff adding nutritional labels to their bottles. While they're at it, they should also add warning labels reminding people that guzzling vodka apparently makes everyone find you incredibly handsome and absolutely hilarious. And
this product will make you pregnant.
Yeah. It's good. Everybody in this building needs to know exactly what's in what they pour over their cornflakes every single morning. All right, then. Old people with guns. 84-year-old man punched in the face, robbed in Tulsa, Oklahoma, managed to turn the tide when he pulled out his gun. And it was captured on video, too. The video is great. His name's Doug Jandeber. And he said he wasn't too flustered about being robbed last week in front of his business. There's video. It shows him walking to his truck when a robber comes up behind him, punches him in the face. He said, I felt him take my billfold out. That's how you can tell he's old. Only old people have billfolds. Like if I was a cool-ass dude, I'd have a billfold. I don't. I have a wallet. He said, I felt him take my billfold out and head over to the door where my wife was. This is my favorite part. You ready for this, Funkhauser? This is the part that is so unbelievably Clint Eastwood. He said, I pulled out my automatic and I was getting ready to ventilate him. It's awesome, right? That sent the robber running off scared. Other than a big bruise on his face, he said he's fine and he's thankful it was all caught on tape because the video shows a good shot of the robber's face. He said he had one piece of advice for everyone. He said anyone who doesn't arm themselves is asking for trouble. And you know what? This is one of those stories that makes you go, yep, people should be allowed to carry firearms for personal protection. The cop wasn't going to get there on time. He wouldn't have a chance to call a cop. This guy had him on the ropes. Old dude, been punched out. And things could have ended very differently if he hadn't had a firearm. And that's an excellent argument for people being allowed to carry firearms as a matter of personal protection, especially someone that owns business. But here's the thing. 84 years old. God, I love the Stones on this guy. 84 years old and still working. Owns a business. There comes a point, though, where it stops being okay for people in their 80s to own firearms and drive and try and use the bathroom by themselves. And it's just hard to pinpoint when that is. Therein lies the rub. Thank you so much for hanging out, being part of my radio family. Have yourself an awesome weekend. We'll be back on Monday. We will do it all over again. You roll.